Electricity from the socket, anytime, anywhere. In Europe, this is taken for granted, but in some African countries, things are different. Many people don't have access to any power supply, and those who have often struggle with blackouts and unreliable power sources. In Ethiopia, nearly 3/4 of the population live without electricity. In rural areas, the figure is even higher, 90%. So, when the sun sets at night, 8 out of 10 Ethiopians must resort to kerosene lamps, wood fires, or expensive battery-powered appliances. Unfortunately, these light sources are neither healthy nor eco-friendly. The Ugandan electricity supply faces similar challenges. Only around 23% of the country's population have access to the electricity grid. People still mainly use charcoal and firewood as energy sources, with some serious consequences for people and nature. The solution? Solar power. It is flexible, affordable, and runs on sunshine, a resource that Ethiopia is never short of. The market for renewable energy is growing fast, and solar energy is seen as the basis for sustainable development in many African countries. But with all flexibility, solar systems still need to be planned, installed, serviced, and if necessary, repaired. So, to implement solar energy as the main power source in countries like Ethiopia, qualified local specialists are needed. Unfortunately, there are still very few educational programs that offer appropriate trainings. This is where the Austrian aid organization Jugend Eine Welt comes in. With support by the Austrian Development Agency, Jugend Eine Welt started a solar training program in 9 locations throughout Ethiopia and Uganda. Its aim, helping to spread solar energy into rural areas and supporting young people in Ethiopia and Uganda through future-oriented education. The program offers 2 to 3 years training courses that give young people the chance to become electrical engineers with a specialization in solar power. People who work or have children and therefore cannot study full-time have the opportunity to acquire additional qualifications in the field of solar and photovoltaics through short-term courses. In addition, so-called Train the Trainer course provide the knowledge for instructors to teach solar engineering.
Ich bin Josef Loderbauer, bin jetzt der Pensionist, bin Elektrotechniker und mir ist jetzt einfach wichtig, dass ich das Wissen, das ich habe, auch irgendwie weitergeben kann. Und da bin ich jetzt hier und schaue, dass ich einfach was Praktisches für Leute und Menschen umsetzen kann.
Following Jugend Eine Welt's motto, Education overcomes poverty. The program is designed to specially give young people from low-income families access to education, with nearly 40% of Ethiopians and more than 50% of Ugandans being under the age of 15, and with a high youth unemployment rate, seminal future prospects for the young are crucial for the country's prosperity. For the solar training program, Jugend Eine Welt partners with local educational establishments run by the Salesians of Don Bosco. One of them is the Don Bosco Technical School in the Ethiopian town of Dilla. A visit will show you many bright young people who have big plans for themselves and for their homeland. They want to shape the future of their country and tackle the pressing issues. A degree in solar engineering gives them the opportunity to do just that. Some of the students not only found a job, but also became employers themselves.
ብዙ በአሁኑ ጊዜ ወጣቶቹ እንደዚህ ጊዜ ባጡት ጊዜና በዙረት ባጡ ጊዜ ይህንን እናንተ አስጠግታችሁ አስተምራችሁ ለእንጀራ ማብቃቶ እኔ በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል።
They have ventured as young entrepreneurs to market off-grid electricity and lighting products and promote their use in sub-Saharan Africa. Like Kinfe, who runs several shops in Tigray, a province in the north of Ethiopia. Thanks to Kinfe, the people of rural areas can now purchase solar systems and other off-grid appliances at his shops.
I have created job opportunity for 7 youngsters and I am serving to the society by delivering solar systems.
To this day, the training program has already brightened the lives of many young people and their families. Younger children also benefit from the solar program because energy and environmental issues go hand in hand. The solar programs initiates so-called green clubs for school children to raise environmental awareness among the young generation in Uganda and Ethiopia. In these clubs, the kids playfully learn about topics of nature conservation and start activities like planting trees or collecting garbage around their schoolyards. Solar energy has started to change lives in Ethiopia and Uganda. It has the potential to improve the quality of everyday life as it brings clean, cheap, reliable power to those who have never had access before. Jugend Einevels and Don Bosco are committed to keep empowering the youth through solar training. Many young Ethiopians and Ugandans have graduated from the program and transformed their life for the better. Today, they look to the future with hope.